Hey, this is Kyle, and this is a video for August 2022. I had something pretty surreal happen this week, and that's where something happened over and over and over again. But this week was the first time I've ever experienced it. Just it was multiple times this week. A couple days ago, I was working through something and I noticed that being in the outcome of it actually hurt more. I noticed that, oh, eventually this will clear was actually painful. Basically, I noticed that my hope of getting to the other side was in the middle and in the way of me actually just feeling what I was feeling. And then the other night, I was interviewing Tim Ballard from Operation Underground Railroad, and someone asked him about forgiving the people who are running child trafficking rings. And he said, I do not right now have the ability to forgive. I don't know how to forgive. It's something I work with God all the time. And what came up for me to say to that was, it's possible that you're not supposed to forgive right now. Like maybe you're supposed to be in this pain. And then today I was working with a client and she was talking about she feels all this grief and she can't wait to get to the other side of that grief. And I noticed that in her saying that, it felt like an escape from the grief that she was feeling in that moment. And one of the things I see that's suddenly clearly happening, because it's happened to me more times than I've already told you about, suddenly in this week, when it's something I've never seen up until this week, um, is the idea that our hope that something will get better is actually in the way of our presence that we need to have with what we're feeling and what's going on in the world. And at one point, that hope that we have has been something that we've really needed. I mean, there's points in our lives where we're very pessimistic, and then we need to switch to a place of optimism. And then in being optimistic, we have a new world and life goes, I want you to experience that for a while. And many people have done that. Many people have lived in an optimistic way or been through a lot of the spiritual work that's helped them know that eventually they'll get to the other side of something. But one of the things that I really see that seems to be a sudden pattern that's showing up right now is the revelation that at one point, that understanding that everything will be okay can be in the way of your presence and your connection to what's trying to happen now. Basically, in your body, you have a lot of feelings and you have a lot of things that you're working through, and it really needs your presence right now, not your understanding that eventually it will go. Think of the feelings in your body as a child. If you were saying, eventually you'll be gone, so this is fine, the child would feel totally neglected. And one of the things I really see is happening, and I really believe that is going to be big in August, is the end of our optimism. And I'm not saying we won't have amazing outcomes in the world. I'm not saying that the future eventually won't be brighter. What I'm saying is we use sometimes an optimistic ideology to block ourselves from feeling what's here. And this is a really exciting time because finally, even that is going to be removed in order to process and feel through what you need to feel. And so you can be in a place where you're like, I'm not ready to forgive that. And that's fine. You can just go, that's where I'm supposed to be right now, versus going, why can't I forgive this? I need to rush this. Or why do I need to get to an apology right away? It's like, well, because you're still processing things. And some things in the world aren't ready to just be on the other side because they want you to be present with what you're supposed to be with and learn to be okay with the now, even if that thing that you think should be resolved isn't resolved. So one of the things that's happening is life is getting us even more present, no matter what's going on. So it could be someone's talking crap about you, and instead of you being in the solution, you're just present through it. Something's happening that you don't see. You're broke or you're really lost right now. Instead of just constantly grabbing a solution, you have this opportunity to be present with the lost. And no matter what your circumstance is, you are learning to be here and not in a solution, because being in the solution is an implication that this is a circumstance that you have to get over, and that circumstance is bigger than the now. And you being in the now is what this is all about. Can you be in the now when you don't know what to do about your relationship? Can you be in the now while something is in mid process in your body right now, but hasn't gotten to the other side? Can you be in the now while the world is in its chaos? Can you be in the now in just total confusion? This is the real you. And it's something that hasn't really been able to come to light until now, because we've thought what we are is something that's supposed to get to the other side of something. But the real you is the now, no matter what's going on in our circumstances. It's you in the now, even if you don't like your job, before you already come up with a solution to it or see the other side. It's you in the now. So one of the things that's going to happen in August is the end of hope as a blocking mechanism from the true presence of you. You could be in mid-grief and be right here. You could be lost and be right here. You could be in mid-breakup and be right here. You do not have to rush to the other side or even understand that there is another side, because that other side that you're mentally grabbing onto is your blocking of the presence that allows the true universe or the true you that's the higher you or the God to help this thing be processed. You on the other side is actually your little kid saying, I got this, you don't need to. So congratulations, because this sounds very pessimistic, but it's actually amazing and powerful and even better. This is the end of hope. This is the end of there is no hope. This is an amazing time where we can end hope as a blocking mechanism and get really excited about now, because there can be a you that exists no matter what your circumstances are, inside or out. And I don't want to give you a positive outcome to that and be like, and when you do, you're going to be shocked about how good your life is. But it's going to be amazing. But don't grab onto it's going to be amazing to ignore what's here. Feel what's here. Be in your darkness, be in your anger, be in your hate, be in your fear, be in your doubt, be in your grief, and stay there as if it could be forever and listen to it versus listen to your escape from it. August is going to be amazing, but I shouldn't be telling you that. So right now is where you should just be here. So never mind. August is amazing. Obviously, I'm still new at this too. The Absolutely Everything Pass is a place to help you move into the miracle of what you truly are and watch as the world mirrors that. My belief is you're a constantly expanding, evolving being, and our egos are contracting. We're like on an elevator right now, and our ego wants to stay on a floor. If we open our hearts and move into our expansion, we're going to be shocked by what we and the world will start to do around us as we move into the true essence of our expansion. So what's the Absolutely Everything Pass? It's this place for you to find other people who are doing the ongoing work and to hear content that reminds you of the higher you, what you are, the true you. Now we're doing 6 to 8 live events a week. We have different special guests that come in all the time and are speaking about their lives and helping people shift. We have ongoing live calls where you can do Q&As with me, hot seats. We have Dr. Kim Duramo bringing so much value to people. We're doing breath work, meditation, everything. All of our past live in-person events are included in the Absolutely Everything Pass. Watch hundreds of hours of content, full 2-day events that we used to sell for $1,000, all in the Absolutely Everything Pass. My goal was to go, how many different things could I do that would bring all the value to the world and charge almost nothing for it? And it will change how you see yourself, and it will help your connection to other people, help you as a parent, help you as a partner, help your money situation, help your business situation, help you let go of the things that don't align with you, work on your anxiety, your fears, everything, moving into something bigger. It's really, really magic. Open your heart, meet a bunch of like-minded people, connect with people who you'll have as lifelong friends, and change every aspect of your life. I can't wait to see you there.